Welcome everybody to the Division of Tournaments, an 8-team tournament where I put every division on one team, threw them on a bracket, and see how teams would, work together with their rivals in a way to push forward and win this tournament to determine who the best division in football is. And with that being said, let's go ahead. Let's go look at these rules. Here are your rules for the tournament. I'm not going to read the whole thing, so I am just going to sum it. So divisional rivals on the same team, they have to work together. This is a 3-round tournament, and each round has 2 stages in every match. Stage 1 will be the teams trying to qualify for stage 2, and they will do that by playing every single team in their opposing division. So like right now, this video, we got the NFC North versus the AFC East. Like every team in the NFC North will play every team in the AFC East. And in order to qualify for stage 2, they must win at least 2 of those games. Stage 2 will take all the teams that qualified for it from stage 1 and put them against each other based off of a random order that is, again, random, completely randomized, and the winner will move on, and the loser will be eliminated. It'll continue up until only one division stands. Um, and I guess for a better understanding, go ahead and read the entirety of what's on the screen right now. Probably done that by the time I'm been rambling. But yeah, so let's go ahead get into the first game. Yeah, or first match. First match. This video will take place during round 1, match 1, and as you can see from the thumbnail and what shows up on your screen right now, it is the NFC North, which consists of the Lions, Packers, Bears, and Vikings playing against the AFC East, which consists of the Dolphins, Jets, Bills, and Patriots. Here is the first look of our schedule with the NFC North versus the AFC East. Pretty self-explanatory here. Let's say, for instance, you're the Lions. That means in the first game you play, you got the Jets. The second game, you'll play the Patriots. So on and so forth. Like I said, pretty self-explanatory. And our first set of games, we will have the Lions playing against the Jets, the Packers against the Dolphins, the Bears against the Bills, and the Vikings against the Patriots. And with that being said, let's go to our first game, Packers versus Dolphins. The very first game in the Tournament of Divisions, and we have the Packers playing against the Dolphins. Let's get into it. Less than 2 minutes remain. Miami down by a point, but are on the 8-yard line. Tua, handoff, and they will not get the first down. 4th and 1. Miami on field goal. It is up, and it is good. And Miami takes the lead by 2. 56 seconds. Jordan Love scrambles, hits Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones goes, and he will get the first down. Clock still running, though. Jordan Love looks to throw. Still looking. Fires. And oh my god! It's dropped, but it was almost caught. Almost caught. Jordan Love looks to throw again. Scrambles and he's sacked, but he fumbles. And the Dolphins have the ball. That's going to be the game. The Dolphins will get a win. Likely another handoff. And it is. And it's a touchdown for Miami. Mostert gets the touchdown, and that will end the game. And your Miami Dolphins will be the first to win and potentially make it to stage 2. And it is official. Miami 36, Green Bay 27. Game 2 of set 1 has the Vikings going into New England to play against the Patriots. The Patriots will take this one with a score of 17-30 and will help the AFC East even more. Game 3 of set 1 has the Detroit Lions going into New York to play against the Jets. The Lions decided to get the NFC North motivation going. They wanted that one bad. 35-0. And the Lions will take it. The fourth game of set 1 has the NFC North's Chicago Bears playing against the AFC East's Buffalo Bills. Ladies and gentlemen, the NFC North momentum actually carried over in this one. The Bears beat the Bills 22-10, and I don't think anybody saw that coming. But it did. It's like the worst team in this division, or the worst team in the NFC North, beats the best team in the AFC East. And if I'm the AFC East, I kind of get a little scared about that. But it is only one game, and to be fair, it's a crazy one. 22-10, and the Bears win. Here's a look at the schedule after the first set. As you can see, there's green and red boxes now. The green boxes means that the team beat their opponent, and the red boxes means that they lost to their opponent. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure that was self-explanatory anyway. We're going to move on in the set 2, which has the Lions playing against the Patriots, the Packers playing against the Bills, the Bears against the Dolphins, and the Vikings against the Jets. Home field advantage switches between divisions during sets. The previous 4 games were a set, and the AFC East had it, so now in set 2, the NFC North will have it. And to kick off this trend, we have the Dolphins going into Chicago to play against the Bears. The Dolphins go crazy in this one. They beat the Bears 45-17. They were not messing around. And that means the Dolphins are the first team to qualify for stage 2. So congratulations to them. The second game of set 2 has the Jets going into Minnesota to play against the Vikings. A minute and 30 left. 3rd and 10, down by, or actually they're leading. They're leading by 1. Zach Wilson still looks for a man, fires. And it is caught! It is caught, and that puts the Vikings in a very, very bad position. Not looking very good for the Vikings anymore. I'm not even sure if a win here is possible, as we get a handoff and it goes nowhere, but even then, Vikings will use their timeout. And we are in kneel down formation. The clock's gonna run, they'll just knee it out again, and guess what? It is gonna run, which means your New York Jets will win this game. And here we have it. The Jets did win 24-23, and helps them. Well, you know, the Jets closer to qualification now, and the bad thing for the Vikings is they are actually closer to elimination than they are qualification. They lose one more game, they are eliminated. They have to win these next 2 to qualify. And unfortunately for them, they have both the Dolphins and the Bills to go up against still. So, not looking very ideal, because, yet again, they have to win both of those games. So the Vikings are in a very bad spot, and the Jets have just done their team some really, really good justice. So congratulations to the Jets. In Game 3 of Set 2 now, and this one contains the Bills and the Packers. Packers are up by 3, just over 2 minutes left, and they are winning by 3. I think I said that already. Jordan Love looks to fire, and hits his man, and it's a touchdown! That is not good for the Bills, because now they have to score 10 points in just 2 minutes. 2 minutes remain, and Josh Allen has to find a way to get his team 10 points. He looks to throw. He does throw, and it is caught for a gain of 5. 2 and 5. Fake handoff. Looks to throw. Fires. And Stephon Diggs catches it. And he was so close to open territory, but is stopped. Oh, but it's a face mask, so they'll tack on 15. So, on the 36 now after the face mask. 1st and 10. Allen looks to throw yet again. Fires. And Diggs yet again, and guess what? It's another catch. Allen looks to throw, he does. And it is caught, and they'll be short of the first down, although that doesn't quite matter. They need touchdowns. So, I mean, I guess it does. The clock is still rolling. They're at 40 seconds. Looks to throw again. He got pressured and he's down. Stacked are Sean Gary. And they're still not calling timeouts. The time still runs. It's 3rd and 9. 15 seconds left. He throws it up and it's intercepted. Jair Alexander, it's over. The Packers will win, getting themselves closer to qualification and also getting the Bills closer to not being able to qualify, because now the Bills are in the same situation as the Vikings. They need to win their next 2. And, well, kind of an interesting thing now is because if they both win, right, the Vikings and Bills, they both win their next game, they're playing each other for qualification. So that should seem fun. We'll watch this one last play, and then we will go to the Patriots and Lions. Congratulations, Green Bay. Final game in set 2, we have the Patriots playing against the Lions. I'm starting to think the Lions have something against the AFC East, because they've scored yet again almost 35. They get 34 this time. And although they didn't keep the Patriots scoreless, they are kind of on an offensive, like, takeover. Like, they are killing teams. And kind of quite scary, actually. So if I'm the NFC North, happy to have the Lions, who, by the way, also, they qualify for stage 2, so that's a good thing for the NFC North. And if I'm the AFC East, I'm kind of scared of these Lions because, I mean, they're killing teams, and now they've qualified for stage 2, which is the important stage. So, yeah. Lions win, they qualify, and Patriots lose. Here is the schedule after set 2. We have the Lions and the Dolphins both qualified for stage 2. They're already in it. And we have the Vikings and Bills both on the verge of elimination. Packers, Bears both win 1, and the Jets and the Patriots have both won 1. And so now we will move on into set 3. We have the Lions playing the Bills, the Packers versus the Jets, the Bears versus the Patriots, and the Vikings versus the Dolphins. Welcome to the first game of set 3, a game that is kind of important considering if the Bills lose, they do not qualify for stage 2, and they're playing against the Lions, who have been killing teams so far. So, should be a fun one. We bring you here into a close game, 8-point game, 2 minutes left, and the Lions are on the 23. They have a real chance to tie the game here. And it is thrown and caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown. This is a reminder, by the way, the Bills need to win this one in order to stay, or they have a chance to qualify. And the Lions, I mean, they're already qualified, but they have a chance to knock off a team early as the run goes for a first down. With no huddle, Jared Goff looks to snap, and he does, obviously. Hit Montgomery, and he will get down at the 5. Looks to throw yet again. Fires, and Amon-Ra St. Brown! Touchdown! Lions, and now they are a 2-point conversion away from tying this game. 2-point conversion. Will the Lions tie the game, or will they lose? It all comes down to this, pretty much. He looks to throw. He fires, and yet again, Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's good for the 2-point conversion. And it's a tied game in the last minute of the game. So the Bills, obviously, they don't want to go to overtime. They want to try and get a field goal or something before this timer runs out so that they can still be in the qualification. He throws an interception instead. Now the Lions are on the opposing 14. What was Josh Allen thinking? I cannot believe that just happened. Now the Lions will definitely kick a field goal and win this game before overtime. Hand off to Montgomery. He'll get a first down. They might even try and go for a touchdown here. I'm still in shock. I can't believe that happened. Hand off to Montgomery yet again, and it will go like for a yard of one this time. Gain of one. Field goal unit. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and the kick is up, and it is good. The Lions have taken the Bills out. Oh my gosh, that's really not good for the AFC East because the Bills are arguably, well, I mean, not arguably, they've proved it, the best team in their division. And the Dolphins, close behind, but yeah. So the best team in the AFC East will not qualify for stage two, which puts them at a very bad disadvantage. Congratulations to the Lions. You've knocked off the good team early. Here's an important game for you guys. The winner of this one will qualify for stage two. We got the Packers versus the Jets. And although they are on the two, the Jets are in kneel down formation. They will win this game, which means the Jets qualify, and that means the Packers have to win their next game, which is against the Patriots. Congratulations to the Jets. They win. Game 3 of set 3, we have the Bears playing against the Patriots, and yet again, the winner of this one qualifies for stage 2. We are here in overtime. The Bears have the ball first. Fields looks to throw. He'll catch the ball, and it will be tackled at the 39-yard line with a gain of a first down. Fields looks to throw, and he does. And he will get his man to the 50. 2-8. Fields will hand it off again. And he'll break a tackle, but will not get much afterwards. He will get 5 yards for his team. It is 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. Fields looks to throw, fires, and he gets his man. They will have the first down and will get more. 1st and 10, and the lone backfield is Fields. He scrambles, and he takes off, and he will get to the 28. Gain of 8 on the play, and it is 2nd and 2 now. 2nd and 2. Handoff, and they will get the first down. Fields looks to throw, scrambles. He'll take it himself again. He'll get the first down, and he'll be tackled shortly after on the opposing 14. Justin Fields knows how to scramble. Fields will keep it himself, and he'll run. And he will get a gain of 3 on the play, but it only really shows for 2. Nate Fields will look to throw this time. And it was a screen, but it was a terribly performed one. He kind of just threw it right at his lineman. His target wasn't even there. And now it is 4th and 8. The Bears field goal unit out now to put some points on the board, forcing the Patriots to have a successful drive. And it is good. 27-24, and the Bears are winning now. First play for the Patriots in overtime. Bailey Zappi throws, will be caught by Parker for a gain of 3. Zappi, 3rd and 6. Looks to throw. Almost gets sacked, but he doesn't. He throws an interception instead, and that will end the game. The Bears will win. They took it back for a pick 6 to add insult to the injury. The Bears will win 33-24. What a game. Wow, okay. So the Bears win 33-24, which means the Bears qualify for round 2 in the best possible way they could. What a game. Oh my god, that was fun to watch. We are now in the final game of set 3. We have the Vikings versus the Dolphins, and we are in another situation like the Bills and the Lions game, in which the Dolphins have already qualified. They are in stage 2, but the Vikings need to win both of their next 2 games, so the Dolphins can knock off a team early, and the Vikings, again, they have to win this one in order to stay in contention to qualify. So this one will be a good game. So when I said this should be a good game, I kind of lied. The Dolphins will win 21-37, eliminating the Vikings and helping the AFC East out as well, although it isn't as substantial as the Bills being eliminated. It is one less team they have to worry about. So, congratulations to the Dolphins, and sucks to be the Vikings. Here is what the schedule looks like after set 3. Your qualifiers, right? You got your Lions and your Bears for the NFC North, and your Dolphins and Jets for the AFC East. We got Packers and Patriots. They're still both trying to qualify, and funnily enough, they will play against each other, so the winner of that game will qualify and the loser will not. And then you have your Vikings and Bills, both eliminated. They don't really matter anymore. Um, and yeah, so we got a pretty interesting set 4 going, and just like that, let's get into it. Bills versus the Vikings. And for those of you asking, isn't this game kind of pointless? It is, but I gotta see who's the ultimate loser, so we're gonna play it anyway. The ultimate loser is the Vikings, as the Bills beat them with a score of 26-9. So, okay, Bills, you don't qualify, but at least you go out on a win. And the Vikings, you lost every single game. You deserve to feel bad about yourself. Game 2 of set 4, we got the Patriots versus the Packers. This game is the most important of all of the set 4 games because the winner of this one qualifies and the loser does not. So the winner obviously helps their division and the loser actually hurts their division. It's going to be a pretty interesting game, or at least it should be. I hope. Obviously, the stakes are high. And let's get into it. Patriots versus Packers. We knew going into this game, stakes were high, and the Packers capitalized on that. They will beat the Patriots 38-21, which means the Packers will qualify and actually, you know, give the advantage to the NFC North as far as numbers go. And the Patriots will not qualify for stage 2. They are eliminated, which leaves the Dolphins and Jets. They have the fate of the AFC East in their hands. Um, so pretty important game, especially to the Packers, because now they get the chance to help their team in stage 2. And just like that, we'll go ahead and move on to the next game, which is also important, but in a different way. 3 of set 4, we got the Jets and the Bears, two teams that have already qualified, and so you may be asking yourself, does this game really matter? It does matter, and I will explain it once we do get into stage 2. But for now, let's just enjoy this one. Jets vs. Bears. Jets are up by 7, 1 minute and 25 left in the game. They're on the opposing 23, and they are looking likely to win this game. Handoff to Brees Hall will get them a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. Zach Wilson hands off to Brees Hall yet again, and that time gain of 2. Looks to throw, and he will get sacked. Loss of 2, and the Bears will take a timeout. And the kick is up, and it is good. And if the Bears don't do something crazy, that will be the last you see of this, and you'll see the end screen. So the Bears could not do anything crazy, and the Jets did indeed win 34-24. And yes, both teams have already qualified, but the Jets have an advantage now, and I'll tell you about it later. Game of not just set 4, but stage 1 altogether, and it is the Dolphins and the Lions, two teams, again, both qualified, but it doesn't mean this game is pointless. I will explain it. Stage 2, I've said this already. Let's get into it. Dolphins versus Lions. The Dolphins were very upset with the Lions taking the Bills out, so they took revenge. 38-7. Are you kidding me? The Lions have been putting up 30 points at minimum each time, and the Dolphins should hold them at 7. Not to mention they scored 38. What just happened? Okay, Dolphins win, Lions lose, but I mean, they're still qualified, both of you, so it's not the end of the road for the Lions. Or the Dolphins, obviously. I'm gonna stop talking. Dolphins win. Here is the final look at the schedules for stage one. You have the Lions, Packers, and Bears all doing well enough to qualify for the NFC North stage two. And you have the Dolphins and Jets doing enough to qualify for stage two for the AFC East. And then you have Vikings, Bills, and Patriots will not make it to stage two, will not be a part of the fun. But enough with looking at this because now we have a new schedule. Here is the, well, I guess you can call it schedule. For stage two, obviously we have our first game, Packers and Jets. And then you can kind of see like the order that we have going on. So like at the beginning of the video I said each team that qualifies will be put into a random order. Here is our random order. You can see on the left. And so yeah, it's pretty much if you win, you go to the end of your side's order. If you lose, you're eliminated. Um, and so the special rule I've been keeping until now is the team with the home field advantage is the team that has won the previous match between these two teams, right? So, like this, for instance, the Jets and Packers. The Jets beat the Packers in set three, so that means the Jets will have the home field advantage, which means, again, we will go into New York for this first game. And yeah, so Packers versus Jets. Ladies and gentlemen, our first game of stage two is finally here. I have been waiting for this for a while. I'm actually really excited to finally be recording this and leading up to the recording, just being excited to get here. And now we're here. So now we got the Packers versus the Jets. Will be our first game in stage two. The Jets get the home field advantage again because they beat the Packers in set three. So Jets home field advantage. And let's get into our first game of stage two. And the Packers will go out in kneel formation, and they will beat the Jets in this game. And so I guess as the time and the game kind of expires, I get to explain things now. So since the Packers beat the Jets, the Packers will now move to the end of their order. So now it's Bears, Lions, Packers, and the Jets losing this means that they are eliminated from stage two, which leaves the fate of them and the rest of the AFC East to the Dolphins. The Dolphins have to win every single game. Aaron Jones is a monster. The Dolphins have to win every single game from here on out, or else the AFC East is eliminated. And like they did win every single game in stage one, so definitely possible. They've proven that they've done like they can do it. But will they do it this time? Who knows? Anyway, we already know. Packers win this game. I'll see you in the next one. And just like that, as you can see, Jets nowhere to be found on row two, and the Packers have moved to the end of their order, their line. So our next game will be the Bears versus the Dolphins, and again, the Dolphins they beat the Bears, so the Dolphins will have home field advantage, and I'm sure I'll probably explain that and then be lazy to cut it out in the next clip. So here you go. With the Jets going down, the fate of the AFC East relies in the hands of the Miami Dolphins, who will have to win their next three straight to keep them and the AFC East in the tournament. And although they did win all of the games in stage one, they went 4-0. It's going to be hard to go 7-0 in total. So let's see if they can stand up to the challenge and they can actually end up doing this. Their first opponent will be the Bears, and obviously Dolphins beat them, so Dolphins will have the home field advantage. But yeah, game two of stage two, the Bears and the Dolphins. The Dolphins have to win their next three, and it's looking good for them right now as the handoff goes to A-Chain. And I totally just gave the credit to A-Chain when it was actually Mostert who ran that ball. So my fault on that. Anyway, handoff yet again. This time I'll get it right to Mostert, but he's short of the first down. So it's 3rd and inches. Tua handoff yet again, Mostert, and he will not get to the first down, which means the Bears still do have a chance, even though it's very, very slim. 30 seconds left. Justin Fields trying to end the Dolphins right here and right now. Throws downfield and it's actually intercepted by, I think that's Xavier Howard. It is. The Dolphins will end up winning this game. And that means their next opponent is the Lions. And if they beat them, they have the Packers. Game 3 of Stage 2. We have the Lions going against the Dolphins in Miami because Miami beat the Lions in set 4 with a score of 38-7. So, can the Lions get revenge and have their division move on, or will the Dolphins make another push to keep their division alive to play against the Packers for the finale of this round, this match, this battle? Yet again, the Dolphins decide to show the Lions who is boss. They will win 34-10. The Lions have no mercy for the Lions at all. I think I said Lions have no mercy for the Lions, so I'm going to re-say that. The Dolphins have no mercy for the Lions at all. Straight up massacre both times. The Dolphins are really, really pushing to move on in this tournament. Like, if they do so, they really did earn the right. So yeah, the last game, it all comes down to this one. The Packers versus the Dolphins. The final game in both Stage 2 and the video. It all comes down to this. Representing the NFC North, we have the Packers. And representing the AFC East, we have the Dolphins. The winner of this game will take their division into round 2. The Dolphins definitely seem like they deserve it, but the Packers have not come all this way for nothing. Both teams are here for a reason, and we will see which one comes out on top. So we're going to go into this game a little bit early because one, it's the final game of the video, final game of, this whole thing, round 1, match 1. It determines everything. Also because of the position the Dolphins are in. They're only down by 6, but they're on the opposing 4. And he will throw to Tua. Throw to Tua. He throws to Tyreek. I'm sorry. Throws to Tyreek for the touchdown. 13-13, and the Dolphins have a chance to get the extra point and actually go 7-0 in this entire video. And also take their division to round 2. 2:50 left on the clock, and the Packers are down by 1 point. Jordan Love throws, and it will be caught for a first down. Jordan Love looks to throw. Love hits Dobbs. And it is complete. Gain of 4. And the long backfield is Jordan Love. Throws, and it is caught, and he will go for even more yards. And will be downed at the 38 after achieving the first down. 2 minutes left. On the opposing 38, handoff to Aaron Jones, who will get them a gain of 3, making it 2nd and 7. Hurry up offense is what is being run. Fake handoff. And he will actually throw to Christian Watson. And he'll get a big gain. And now they are on the opposing 12. Looks to throw. Fires. Has his man Christian Watson again. And he'll be down at the 1. Miami takes a timeout. On the 1-yard line now. 1 minute left. Hands off to Aaron Jones, and he's not even close to being touched. He is in. Touchdown, Packers. Packers go for the 2-pointer, obviously, just in case the Dolphins somehow manage to get a touchdown. And they do complete it. Romeo Dobbs with the catch, and the Packers lead by 7 with only a minute left on the clock. Dolphins have exactly a minute to go downfield and score a touchdown. Tua fires. Tyreek Hill with the catch, and he'll be pounded at the 40. Gain of 19 on the play, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. Hurry up offense. Tua and the Dolphins. Tua, quick throws, and is bottled up, and it is incomplete. Intended for Jalen Waddle, I believe. 2nd and 10. 33 left on the clock. Tua looks at fires, and he'll throw to his running back. A-Chain, he will be short of the third down, or first down, and the Dolphins will use one of their last two timeouts. The Dolphins use their last timeout, so they do not have any more. 20 seconds left, 35 yards to go. Tua looks to throw. Tua fires, launches one deep, and it was caught, but it was out of bounds. It was out of bounds. 15 seconds left. Tua looks to throw and he fires. He'll get Jalen Waddle, and Jalen will be tackled on the 11. They got 7 seconds left. They have to hurry up. They're not going to get it in time. They are not going to get it in time. Jalen Waddle celebrating instead of going back to the huddle, and it's over. The Dolphins barely fall short of being the best team the league has ever seen for once in their life since the 70s, and they fail. The Packers will win, and the NFC North will move on to round 2. But I do not care what you have to say. The Dolphins deserve MVP of this video. They did so much and barely fell short of accomplishing everything pretty much for their division. And for that, I congratulate the Dolphins, but unfortunately, they are eliminated along with their division, and the NFC North will move on. Congratulations to the Packers and the NFC North. And yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this video up. Congratulations to the Packers and the rest of the NFC North, as you will move on in the tournament. Congratulations once again, and thank you to everybody who, sat through this 36-minute video. It means a lot, and if you enjoyed it, guess what? Match 2 of round 1 will be coming soon, and it will be the NFC East versus the AFC West. So, again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.